Man, don't you hate it when you're watching your Amazon Fire TV, or you got your Hulu going, or your Netflix, or whatever, HBO, and you gotta put in your username and password and your Wi-Fi codes and all that stuff? It literally gets on my nerves because you gotta go click, 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 enter, enter, click, click. You feel like you're putting in a contra code or something. It ends right here. Look, I got something to fix that problem. You still need this, so I'm gonna show us some respect. I'm gonna just put it to the side and I'm gonna pick this up. It's the mini wireless keyboard and touchpad, the H2O. Now this thing works on Android, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. So you can use this pretty much anywhere. So let's open it up, get it open. Don't need to show this box a whole lot of respect, it's just a box. All right, we got some instructions in there. All right, seems pretty easy. All right, here's the product. You got your micro USB charging cable right here, and a dongle. I love that word, dongle. You know you want to say it. Go ahead and say it, dongle. I love that word. Okay, that's enough. Anyways, let's take this out of here, kick it off to the side, and man, hey, first touch, nice build quality. It's got this nice soft touch. It reminds you of one of those phones from the back in the day. You know how you kind of flip the screen up and then you just start texting away? What was that phone called? It was like the G1 or something like that. A Sidekick. Yeah, it kind of reminds you of a Sidekick. And it's got this LED screen right here that I see that's gonna light up. And then on the back, you got the touch panel. Wait a minute, it's upside down. Oh, okay, so when you, let's turn it on. Okay, I'm gonna set this thing up. I gotta put it in my TV or my Amazon box. I gotta put this dongle in there. Dongle. Anyways, yeah, let's fire this thing up real quick. So it's got you charge it right here with this charging port. Then it's got an on-off switch. As far as buttons and stuff, that's it. So let's just turn it on. Okay, it comes on and it says H2O right there. Then I got a little Wi-Fi thing flashing here. Quick break, let me cut to the instructions.
A few moments later.
Okay, so this little Wi-Fi flashing right here means that it's not connected to this thing. So we got to actually connect it to something for this thing to go away. But before we actually do that, so what I've just learned by reading the instructions is that basically it's got a backlit keyboard, so you can see this bad boy at night, and it's got a brightness level, so you can put it on low brightness, off, or high brightness. And actually, when you flip it over, it's got like this what is it, a G sensor, a accelerometer. So when you flip it over, it goes into touch automatically. So when you're holding it like this, you cannot move the screen or nothing like that. It doesn't register. But as soon as you flip it over, it starts to register like a wireless mouse. And you can see right here, it's got your right click, or is that left click? And then you got to use two fingers to scroll up or down. And then you got your, what is that, right click? And then you flip it back over and the keyboard lights up. This thing is so smart. So let's go ahead. You know what, man? It feels literally like a Sidekick. Oh man, this is taking me back, man. This is taking me way back. When was that, like 2010, 11 or something like that with the Sidekick? Shout out to all my old school Sidekick users, man. And the, what was that? The HTC, that was a phone I had. It was an HTC, Touch or something like that. It was a Windows phone. It had a little pin in it and it had a slide out keyboard. It was awesome. Yeah, wow. Anyway, so it's got everything you need. It's got a full QWERTY keyboard and it's got all of the characters on here. So if you push the shift or the function button, you get the characters. You got your Windows button, which would be your Android home or your Apple button. You got a page up and down. You got arrow keys, full number keypad, tab button, caps button, F1 through 12. You got an escape button. You even have a RF. So you can actually program this to an RF remote. So if you got an RF remote, it says in the instructions that you can just marry these things up, press the button, and it just learns the commands. I ain't got time for all that because I'm in the future. I'm using Wi-Fi. So as you can see from the B-roll, this thing is so fly. How fly is it? So fly. I am loving this thing. I'm so glad to have it because there's times where I have to go into the settings and put in my username and password again, or even searching for movies on Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that, and I just don't want to be doing the clickety clack. I just want to punch it in. Like I wish I had a phone or something to kind of, you know, interface with it. And this is gonna be perfect. And it's got the touch panel on the back. Added bonus, man. This thing is so fly. Once again, how fly is it? So fly. I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff, but before I get out of here, y'all go ahead and tap on that like button, smash on that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.